Hi, it's me again with CorelDraw tips and tricks. Somebody's trying to design this with the Bevel tool. And then anytime you use the Bevel tool, it just takes color away from the item, or at least the way I do it. This is what they're trying to do. Add some color into this three-dimensional. It looks like they're setting down in a pot or, like some foam that they've settled into. I don't know. So what we're going to do first, we're going to draw the two ellipses. And the problem he's having, and I'm pretty sure I understand what's going on. So I made a circle, ellipse. I'm going to go and turn it into an object. And I'm going to left click, right click. I'm going to go ahead and hit the plus key on the keyboard. I am going to go in and make it an interlocking one. So I'm going to take my virtual segment delete key. And if I delete these two lines, then when I come across here, I need to delete these two lines. Now here is his problem, and I think if he does this first, let me see how big this thing is, over 6. Let's make our nudge factor 10. If he will take now and fill this in, doesn't matter what color, and move them over, this is what's causing a problem, because after he does another step, they don't fill in as good. I'm going to change the color this time to a burnt orange. And let's go with this deep purple. Now I'm going to select them both and I'm going to take away the outline. And then I'm going to put a rectangle around it and I'm going to use a smart fill tool. Doesn't matter what color. And I am going to left click, right click. I'm going to take these objects and I'm going to left click, right click. And on this one, we're going to turn it something other than a hairline. So it has a little bit of thickness. We're going to go to effects and contour. I've got mine set on center. No steps, because when you do center, your offset takes over. And I'm doing it to a light gray at 0.001. And that's the effect you get. Now you can move that over and look what you get. Now individually do these one at a time. Same color. And you could do this with colors. And I think it might look pretty spectacular. But so that did it real quick. If you try to smart fill them, especially after you bevel them, it's going to take the computer a long time to fill them in. And even with the colors, we can maybe make an example of that. If we take the colors, I didn't make a duplicate, I want to keep that. I'm going to see if this fills it in as fast as it did. See, it's taking extra time, and that's what its problem is. So fill them in when they are lines and not this. So left click, right click, and then watch how fast they fill in. Well, shouldn't take that long. There you go. My computer was just thinking or something. So that's how to do that. Now, I'd be really curious to kind of play around with that and do these with colors. One thing you can always do is hit the plus key on the keyboard, move it over. Actually, Control-C to make a copy of that and move it over. And then you can actually delete that or whatever you want to do, but back up with your undo key and just back up till we don't have that contour of that outside or inside. There we go. Now what I can do is right click and I can paste, and I have that drawing back that I would have erased. So this time let's do it with some colors. Let's change this to a red outline. It's bigger than a hairline, but let's go to a yellow. See that? Now these colors might not work. Let's change this color. Let me get rid of that. Let's change this color to darker colors and we'll just make it blue. Now move this over. That looks pretty cool. So change all these to a yellow. Now you're going to have to do them individually. No, I made them red. Yes. And then contour this separately, one at a time. It's going to look pretty cool. And you could pick your own color and then put that back. Kind of looks like they're in a melting pot. I don't know. I don't know what his idea was, but I like it. Anyway, when you bevel colors, they just don't look as sharp. And I might play around with it, but I don't know. What's good about this, you can always change the color. That doesn't look too bad. No, let's go back to a pink or maybe even a red. Nope, can't use red. Can't really use burnt orange. I guess I had blue. I think that looks pretty cool. Anyway, I hope that helped them a little bit. Thank you for watching.